Hello, my friends. Today I wanted to introduce my special guest, my helper today, Liberty, my daughter. She's going to help us.
Hi.
She's going to help us today show you everything that sold this weekend. We had another really good weekend. 16 items going out, and I still have some time. It's Sunday evening right now. I wanted to get a head start on getting this stuff packaged up, so I'm not doing it all on Monday morning. So 16 items, cost of goods, just over $60 and a gross total profit of $966. So again, a really good weekend thanks to my promoted listings, thanks to my sales on my stale items. So a lot of this stuff here is going to be old items I probably would not pick up again. So I'll mention those items as we go through them. But we do have a few definite bolos that I'm sure you're aware of because I talk about them all the time. But here is everything that sold this weekend on eBay. Okay, so starting out, we're going to go with this Samsung wireless speaker receiver. It works so that your speakers can be wireless. I don't know. It's part of Samsung. It's got a model number. Best part about electronics, you can just look it up. So this guy, I paid $6, and it sold for $25.41. All right, then the next item that we have that sold was a personal item. My amazing husband and editor and helper, he is the one that builds computers. So whenever he builds a new computer, do you want to hold this one for me? Hold it carefully. Whenever he builds a new computer, he'll save the old parts and we'll get those listed. So this is a motherboard with RAM and other fancy computer stuff I don't know, but we were able to sell it for $140. So cost of good, I put 0 because we already own it, and it's made enough money and enough use for our business that it's time to let it go to give a new life. We need a bigger workspace. Okay, next up, sis, if you want to hold that, is this Andy's shaver. I had just picked this up at the church sale a couple weeks ago. I forget if it was $5 or $3, but it was, say, $5 for it. It's just a nice looking shaver and trimmer, $35, and it sold within a couple weeks. So I love little razors and shavers as long as they're in good condition. You can always clean them up. These are always a bolo for me. Kindles. I love grabbing Kindles because I pick them up for between $2 and $5. This particular one, I paid $2. It has the charger, and it sold for $35. This one here, funny story, I had it in my store. I had 3 of them I had picked up. And once I did my markdown sale, it was part of the 50% off because I must have had it priced too high. So it was originally listed at $80. It went down to $40, and then people were just sending offers like crazy. So I went ahead and sold the first 2 for $30 each. And then somebody bought this, didn't pay for it, so I relisted it, and I listed it for $50, and it sold the next day. So I was in these about $2 a piece, and this last one I got $50 out of. So it just shows I shouldn't have listed it at $80 to start with, and I probably would have made more, but I'm happy with that $50 flip. Then we've got another oldie. This Orlando Magic hat. Looks good on you. This Orlando Magic hat, I can't even tell you how old it is because I don't even remember buying it. So I put it in as about $1 or $2 because I don't remember what I paid. Sold for $14. I thought it'd be worth more because it is an older hat, snapback, good condition, but $14, good to see it go. All right, then we've got this guy here, Lion King plush. I picked that up, I want to say at the bins. So it's over 2 years old. It was on markdown for sure. And it sold for $7.30. No, I won't buy him again. That was obviously in my very early days. He was cool. I thought because he's part of a musical, not the show, I thought he'd be worth more. But $7, it's better than ending up back in Goodwill where a lot of this old stuff is going to go. This one, if you remember in a video a little while back, it is, don't play with it, a broken Oculus Rift controller. This one was in a bag, and I didn't realize it was broken. I was so mad because, I didn't pay that much. I paid $7.50 for this bag, but I knew what they were. And if they were not broken, they're like $100 a piece. So I was very sad to find out that they were broken. But it still sold. It's still sold. Like, this thing is completely beat to crap, and I made sure it's in my pictures, it's in my description, it's in my main picture you see when scrolling. You have to know that this is completely busted. But it's still sold for $34. So it still looks pretty good as far as like this part, the buttons, the controller, the knobs, all that looks good. It's just the side got completely busted. How that happened, I don't know. But to somebody, they'll be happy to have that for $34. Then we've got a copy of Adobe Elements 5.0. I picked this up at a garage sale. They gave it to me for free. I had bought something else, and like I asked how much this was. They're like, oh, you can just take it. So that was free. It sold for $15. I'll just take $15, not a problem. Next is this game here, and it is Luigi's Mansion. I had picked up just this weekend a set of amazing games. Amazing games. You'll have to go back and watch my short talking about this crazy good score this weekend, because I paid $40 for 3 Nintendo consoles and at least 30 games. So this one game, $15. I'm surprised that's the first one to sell that I listed, but that's fine. Sold for $15. I'm thrilled to sell that because I'm already close to what I paid for that whole lot. Unbelievable. This guy here, I'll hold this one, sis.
I can just do it.
Okay, we've got a golf cart heater. A golf cart heater. It's totally crazy, right? Welcome to Tucson, Arizona. Golf carts are a #1 form of transportation. So this golf cart holder, or golf cart heater, came with a holder. Really, really good condition. It had some propane. I'm not going to sell the propane. I just don't want to deal with shipping propane and whatever the laws and rules are of shipping propane. So it doesn't have the propane, but it's still sold for $150. I think I paid either $25 or $40. I can't remember. I didn't put it in my spreadsheet, but either way, still sold for $150. Very happy with that. Hoover, this set here, I paid $4. I forget where I got it. I want to say at my local thrift store. Paid $4 for it. It's like new in like new condition, and it sold for $22.86. So it was part of Markdown. It was part of the discounts that I have going, so that's why it's a weird dollar amount. But I'm happy to get rid of it. So this stack of tapes I've had for a while, but blank media was super, super hot during COVID. So I had it marked up a little bit because everybody was doing all of their dubbing when they were stuck at home. So they were really high in value at that time. I didn't go in and drop the price, but it did become part of one of my sales. So it sold for $15. That's fine. Just a stack of blank VHS tapes, $15 plus shipping. Okay, then we've got behind you here a Wii balance board. I never pick these up anymore. Whoops, we lost a foot. This Wii balance board has all 4 carpet feet, and it has the Wii Fit game, and it sold for $12 plus shipping. These do not hold value. Sometimes I'll get them when I buy a bundle of a Wii, and it's part of it, and that's what this was. I had bought a Wii, and I happened to have this, so I sold it. I definitely should just redonate these in the future because it's pretty big. And for $12, it's not going to be worth my time packing it, but lesson learned, I'll still take $12. All right, then we've got one really big doozy, Rothy's, inside their box. You want to hold them up? These Rothy's were in amazing condition. This was probably one of my favorite garage sales of all time. This was last summer. These shoes, they're brand new. They're brand spanking new. There is no wear. They're amazing. And they sold for $93. They're part of a markdown because I had them priced high, but Rothy's hold their value. So these guys here, I paid $5. I got 2 pairs. The red ones already sold months ago. These black ones I've been holding for a little while, but $94. I am so happy to sell these, and someone's going to love them. They're in amazing condition. All right, and then last but not least goes to Cheshire Cat with the mile-long tail. All right, Cheshire Cat here. I paid $4 for him, and he sold for almost $40. So definitely a good find. And Disney, I mean, you can't go wrong with Disney. Hey, I want to hop back on real quick and give you a quick update on weekend sales. I have 3 more items that sold overnight. So let me show you those real quick, and then I got to pack them and get them out of here. So first up are going to be these cross pens. These pens, I picked up a stack of pen refills. Always keep an eye out for these if you can find them for cheap. I paid $2, and like I said, there's a stack of different kinds. This was just 1 pack of 2, and it sold for $25. I paid $2 for a whole stack, and the other ones are listed in lots because they match. This is the only single one. So in it, maybe a quarter, and it sold for $25. I knew this guy was going to go. This is from the video game lot I picked up. Pokemon White. This guy sold for full asking price of $80. I am already into the positive of this deal. I paid $40 for everything, and I'm now at $95 in gross sales. So I've got a lot more to list, and this is going to be a huge, huge profit from that garage sale find. Then, the last thing is the second lamp of this. I did tell you when I sold the last lamp about a horror story of a lamp I sold that got totally destroyed in shipping, and it was an awful, awful story. So the lamp gets destroyed. This lamp, I sold one. It sold for $30. And she sends me a picture of it totally dismangled. Like, this stuff here, this doesn't bend. Like, it is sturdy. And I had bubble wrapped the ever-living snot out of this lamp. I went bubbles this way, bubbles this way. I wrapped the lamp's shaft. I don't know what to call that. The shade doesn't come off because it's attached to the actual light fixture, the actual bulb part. So it doesn't come apart. I guess it could, but I wouldn't know how to put it back together. And like, it is strong. Like, I can't bend it with my bare hands. And she sends me a picture of this thing, like, totally wonky. And like, it's just sad face. So luckily it was $30. I'm going to try to file a claim with FedEx because I know I packed that well. They had to beat the crap out of that box. But this guy here sold for $40, and I'm going to end up paying $20 to the local packing place and have them pack it for me because I am just done with lamps, and I will never sell another lamp in my reselling life ever, ever, ever. Because no matter how much I try, lamps do not make it to their destination. So this guy has a living chance because I'm going to pay somebody to pack it for me. So he sold for $40 plus shipping. And like I said, I'm probably going to only make maybe $10 or $15 on it because I want to make sure it gets there rather than having to deal with an angry customer and FedEx or UPS claims. So, all right, that wraps up the sales for the weekend. So we had, again, a cost of goods at $62, gross profit of $933 for 16 items on this weekend. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe for this channel, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.